Yes. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. This is another episode of The Creek Still Flows. Starting off this journey, I have the ridge. This is more along the lines of take the ridge than take the hill. It's been a while since I've been out here. It's been a while since I've done anything. Got out here and walked around. It's been so busy, man. And I figure, you know what? I got a good weekend. Let's get it in. Let's get this walk in. So it's a beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio. It's currently 28 degrees. Yeah, 28 degrees. It actually feels pretty good. It's not snowing, not supposed to snow, no precipitation forecasted. So yeah. I figure I just take the trail and then we're gonna come back. This is gonna be our end point right here. See how those stairs are. Well, probably can't see them. But there you go. Right there. Right. There's a little trail that comes here to the end of this trail. So yeah, this is done this trail before. Took that hill, took this ridge a few times. That hill or ridge is I'm not ready for a hill right now. And it's real quick actually. You get up there really quick. And I really don't want to. I'd love to explore it more. There's a greener side on that end, on the other end. But it appears to be, I ain't gonna say. It's just a little bit more than what I want to do today. I just want to get a good walk this ridge line, and talk to you fine folks. So how are we doing today on a Sunday? Beautiful day. 2026. What? 2026. That is the year. That is the number that's been assigned to this year. Wow. Everything changes in the winter, you know. Foliage and leaves die away and opens up the forest. I mean, I can see pretty damn far into the forest, as opposed to in the other months. The trail, the trail, the main trail here is nice, very nice. They maintain it. We haven't had a lot of precipitation or anything of that nature. So I am my outfit, my gear. I got a hoodie and a t-shirt from Paul. Thank you very much, Paul Skull brother. Thank you. And it's like a thin type of sweat whisking material. I don't know. I wore the shirt last night, but I have the shirt and the hoodie, which are made from the same material, and that's what I'm wearing under this. And then a hoodie, a thick cotton hoodie, and then my Columbia jacket, which is very, very toasty on its own. My beanie. Right. I have a backpack. Backpack. Small backpack. It's got an IFAK in it. Maybe I'll stop somewhere and just kind of empty the contents out, because I want the gloves in it. I'm not wearing gloves. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. But you know, that's why I got pockets. That's right, pockets. You know, every Marine knows that what pockets are used for, not just for putting stuff in. Ask Chesty Puller. That's right, hands go in pockets. But yeah, anyway. Right. Little runner running by. Don't want to dox him. Be mindful and respectful. And then just obviously my pair of 511s, Danner boots, zip up. They still got some waterproofing in them. Pair of nice, just regular socks. I am freeballing it. That's right. That's right. Yep. Got to let the boys hang. Got to let the boys breathe sometimes. Keychain, pack cigarettes, half-pack cigarettes, a lighter, my trusty little Spyderco, and shit, I actually got a wallet for some strange reason. But that's about it. That's about it. Oh, I do have some water with me in this little Camelback. Well, not really Camelback. It's something else called a platypus. It's pretty damn cool. I've been using it. I wish there were more options. I might have to obviously subdue this blueness, and put some kind of cover on this. This catches hell. But yeah, it's I thoroughly recommend it. I got it from Forest City Supplies. That's right, Forest City Supplies right here in Cleveland. It's a premium backpack too. 100 ounces. I think I've showed it before. And it's not even fully filled up, really, you know. And of course, I got my little my IFAK, got from Trent, my Medic, and a backpack. The backpack itself, I got from Mike from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I won it fair and square. Yeah! On the first bug out weekend. So shout out to all these contributors. Oh, that's about it. What I got going on here. I was going to pack the pew pew. I was like, you know what? The fuck, man. You know, I'm not gonna face a bear. I'm not gonna face a. Ooh, I got a morale booster. Ooh. A Werther's Original. I think this is coffee flavor. Coffee caramel. Oh. But that's it. That's all I got. That's it. But you know, my plan is if I encounter trouble, I'm either gonna run or fight. I mean, or both. Chances are I'm probably gonna run. Even if I had the pew pew. Right? I don't know. But here, just hanging out. This is a lake, a low spot. You can see it is frozen, pretty frozen. I'm gonna take this random stick I found on the ground, shaped in the shape of a pew pew. I'm just gonna throw it. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I'm not gonna walk in it though. Fuck that. But that would be death. You have chosen death. But it's nice out here, 28 degrees. The temperature is dropping. It's about 2:30-ish when I'm out here. And the temperature will be dropping, but I should be full send on my walk and probably sweating my ass off by that time. So, yeah, there's our hill. Another hill. I'm just in this like mini valley, right? In this big draw here. But that's where we're going to be going right there. We're going to infill at the end of this trail, going up that ridge line and all the way down to the end of this trail. So it's just a big loop. I don't know how many miles it is, or it's probably not even a mile. Probably not even 2 miles. I don't know. But yeah, there's some sit-ups and some workout stations we've covered earlier. It looks like somebody has been walking on that. Who are you? What is that? Tracking. Boom. No, it's not a deer. Wow. Big footprints. Turns into little footprints. And it just crossed right over. No big deal. Yeah, the trails continue up the hill, so maybe we were encounter whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I want to say a fox, a dog, maybe a raccoon. Oh, fuck. It's definitely not a rabbit. We got some rabbits right here. They're pretty cool. Yeah, there's more. Oh, there's more. Significant amount of trails on the ice of lighter desians of the forest making their way across the ice because, well, they can. All right, because they can. That's right. Me, I'm about 200 something pounds. No, I ain't making it across that ice. No, ain't happening. Ain't happening. But yeah, just chilling. So did a live stream last night. 2026 predictions. I wish it would have went on longer, but my battery just died. It does that from time to time, I guess. You know. But it was still a good live stream. Good predictions all around. Sound predictions, I think, which I thoroughly agree with. But I have hopes of pushback and uprising. Pushback, uprising, and just general we the people revolt. Oh shit, look at that. You see that? Paper wasp nest. Obviously abandoned. Hanging by a tree, by a string, by a limb. That's my hope. And I think it was covered by somebody. That's always my hope, is that the people of countries and, you know, things of that nature will say, you know what, we're done with this fucking tyrannical bullshit. Over it. And I think it's time for some type of like either regime change or just flat out non-defiance, non-compliance, straight up defiance, flat out non-compliance. All right, it is getting kind of, yeah, these shoes are not the best for this terrain already, I can tell. We're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle here. I might fall down. I don't want to fall down. Falling down sucks. Been doing it a bit in the snow. Luckily, it hasn't been really that bone breaking. Shout out to Bone Breaking Action. Bone Breaker, you need to get that action figure ready to ship, bro. I'm gonna be, take my money, please. Take my money, please. I needs me a bone breaking action figure. It's gotta happen. I mean, who else can beat up Bonesy but Bone Breaking Action? BBA. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the wind's kind of kicking up here. I can feel it. Feel it on my ears. Here's the Ohio Nutcracker. Yeah, supposed to vault over this. No, we will not be doing that. Maybe in the summer, spring or something. Maybe in the fall, but not in the winter. I have problems just trying to walk and stay upright. Much less trying to jump over shit. I mean, I could, I guess, if need be. But there's no real need to. Of course, one could argue, is there any need to walk up this fucking ridge and hill? Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I want to hang on to the skills and fitness levels that I have before, right? Yeah. You don't use it, you don't use it, you lose it. I mean, use it or lose it. And so, taking it fairly easy. My legs are kind of burning. Slightly out of breath. I do smoke a lot of cigarettes. I smoke a fuck ton of cigarettes. Well, maybe. Pack lasts me like 2 days. Unless I'm doing a live stream. Right. But yeah. I think it's important to get out here. I'm just at my own pace. Step it out. It's easy parts of the trail, and there's hard parts to the trail. Right? How fast do I want to go? That's a question. Yeah. So yeah. Here's your push-up bars. I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, folks, 2026 is upon us. What does the creek say? The creek says it will still flow, and it will continue to flow. It's just the way it is. The only thing that really affects this part of the world is the seasons. Blotting out the sun, right? The sun hasn't came back yet. So everything's just gonna rest, stay dormant. Yeah. And I guess this is a perfect opportunity for me to make my rant. I had this rant working for a while. I think I might have said something about it before. I was in I started fairly early in my life, my illustrious 4-year term, career in the Marine Corps. 4 years, yeah. Terminal Lance Corporal. That's right. You get some. Hoorah. But I do remember, and yeah, you had a massive workload. You're always doing stupid shit, playing fucking games. There's always something going on, right? It's a lot of shit, a lot of work, working parties, all kinds of stuff, training, and of course, some LARPing, straight up real live action role playing at the 2-way range. So I mean, it's a very demanding job, right? In the military. But I do remember, which I absolutely miss now that I've been a civilian for fucking almost over 30 years. Fuck. How old am I? Shit. I'll be 52 this month. That's right, 52. But I remember at the end of the year we had block leave. 2 whole weeks off. 2 whole weeks. I was like, what? And you had to take it. It's mandatory. Now there was a year where I did, block leave was canceled. I was sent to Africa. Yeah, good times. But didn't get to do block leave. Bought tickets, plane tickets, everything. They were like, nope, you're getting on a 5-ton right after this Libo formation, and you're headed out. But anyway, case in point. Point is, every year we got 2 weeks off. And there's like Thanksgiving, you got like a 96-hour leave or some shit. Basically a 4-day weekend. Wow, it's beautiful. That's where we just came from, folks. But got 2 weeks off to unwind, to go see your family, your friends, your loved ones. There's still a strong tie to your homeland, to your hometown, and if you had family and friends, it was like, oh my god, Shad's coming back, yo, let's go. It's party time, it's feasting time, everybody wants to see you. You're expected to, it could almost be a very almost like a working fucking vacation, because you got to go see everybody, right? Oh, it'd be great to just coordinate that shit and say, hey, all y'all meet me here at this bar, on this date. That's what I got. But 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks, and it flew by, right? It flew by. All the traveling you did. At the time I lived in Tennessee, came from Tennessee, right? And came from Kent Lejeune, North Carolina. You know, flying was the best way to go. Get there within hours, half a day, whatever. And you got train, you got a taxi or somebody picks you up from the airport, whatever. Driving, right? Some people take the driving route. And of course, that takes a lot longer. If you ain't got the money or you ain't got a car, you get on that old Greyhound bus, baby. I think at the time it's $50 anywhere in the United States, anywhere you want to go. And that was a fucking wow. days on days upon days on. I think the longest I ever stayed on a Greyhound bus, it's like 3 or 4 days. It's fucking crazy. But it always ends up to be more sometimes. It's not fair. It's not fair, damn it. But oh cool, we're coming up to this little parking area. It's bathroom, water. Might be a park ranger out there hanging out. Yeah, so it's good to know. If I had like fucked myself up, he'd be like, hey, help me. Oh God, I broke a nail. Yeah. Hey, I've been walking up this hill with this fucking tourniquet on my leg. Can you help me here? But whatever. I am going to take this opportunity to get some gloves out. So looks like there's a few people here. I see 4 cars. Yeah. Oh man. Yes, sir. Take a quick little break here. Get this off me. Why are you stuck? I don't know. Yeah, so this is my backpack. Thank you once again, Hudson Valley Survival, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Mike, I won this. Along with a really cool box I got from Old Mutt as well. Badass container. Yeah, hands don't work. Yeah, I need the gloves. Oh, so yeah, there's not much in here. IFAK. There's my IFAK. Shout out to Trent. This is available on his website, affiliates and whatnot. It's got everything I need. Everything I would need for just a quick little trauma and triage. Here's my gloves. Yeah, and I can touch buttons on the screen with it. Here's the water camel or the platypus. There you go. Like I said, it's not full. It's just enough water to get me through this. Yeah, the Big Zip Evo. I am not affiliated with any of these people, any of these products. It's just I got this from Forest City Supply. It's one of the better ones, a newer one. I'm used to the Camelback, right, which are awesome, and I have several, right, and that's about it here. Let's see if I can do this. Right. Oh, it puts you in the snow. Right. Yeah, it's a very light backpack. That's why I like it. Very light. It's not that durable, but it's been holding up pretty good. I've ripped some of it up. There has been some rippage involved. Right. Oh yeah, I got this. This I got from where's this? Harbor Freight. It's a pretty cool headlight. All right. all kinds of settings, and it's got this cool like underlight. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that lives here. Top of the backpack, top of the hood, top of the thingy thing. The thingy thing. All right, here we go. Put this in here. I got my gloves. I've got some old school as well. I got, where are they? Yeah, I got some old school Marine Corps leather sheath with this glove. Makes for extremely warm and durable pair of gloves. Like say I had a rope and I wanted to do some roping stuff, which I might get into. I could do that easily. I could. So please bear with me as I gather my gear, my backpack. There's oh yeah, there's something else in here. Something else in here, which I've started to just throw in my backpack because why not? And that is oh, I got some cordage. Lots of just weird cordage. Something that's bank line, plastic cord. This, oh, nutrient survival. That's right, nutrient survival. Oh, wait. Can't read it properly, can you? Nutrient survival. This is the, what is this? Hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal. Yes, you need water, hot water to make this, but it's also really good. I can eat this stuff just by like taking a swig of water and eating a handful of this and go. Right, this is what is this? The chocolate grain crunch. Oh, I gotta wipe my and sorry about that, folks. I must have hit the button. So yeah, some nutrient survival chocolate grain crunch. So I'll rip open a freaking corner of this, take a bite, and then take a swig of water and pretty much mix it up in my mouth, and that's how I roll if I had to. So that lives in this little pocket here. Right, yeah, it's better if it's warmed up, but you know what? I've tried the Southwest Medley without water. I just like opened it. I was naive, and I just opened it up and threw it in my mouth. Strong flavor, let me tell you, but it did work, I guess. Let me set my backpack back up here. It used to come with a clip that went on here. I've lost that. Lost that, and it gets transferred from backpack to backpack. This is not the only backpack I have, right? I have several backpacks. All right, let's put you down. Get ready here. Yeah, very cool. This is something perfect for just a nice little jog, nice little time out in the woods, right? Hitting the trail, small time. I see some people outside with their. I got a big field over here by this parking area. Got 2 dogs are running. Oh yeah, to these gloves. Put on these gloves. Yeah. These are just short mechanic gloves, but they have the fingers I can work the camera with. So I've had these for a while, and they come in perfect. And you just need a little protection on your hands, just a little, not much. Right, and I can, let's see. Right, yeah, works great. And let us continue with our walk. Yep. So yeah, we got some puppies over there running around in the field. Big hairy dogs. That's cool. I'm not going to show you those because I don't want to dox the peoples. But yeah, it's all about the trail here. My only fear is that this trail is going to get more treacherous. It's a possibility. Lots of snow. There's a lot of trails that they do not maintain. There's a bit of a that's some realism for you. Yeah. Okay, this is 1.5 miles. All right, so I'm doing 1.5 miles. Yeah. Lots of doggy tracks out there. Yeah. So what was I saying? I don't know. 2026. I'm calling it Take Charge 2026. Yeah. Who's taking charge? Well, you should in your life. I should in my life. We should all be doing that, right? That should be an ongoing thing. You know, if we're doing this prepping and training thing, right? Oh man, yeah, it's getting a little treacherous on the walk. Then we should be continuously doing this, something, working on something, improving something, adding to our deficiencies in our supplies and preps, and adding to our training, right? And building bridges, building bonds with people that we've met. Oh fuck! I almost busted my ass there. This is gonna suck. I can tell already. So we're going downhill now. It's all downhill from here. Shout out Prepper Tribe, Nisi. Yep, it's all downhill from here. Oh, I smell some firewood being burnt. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's very important. Yeah, a lot of shit's going to go down, right? We already know. This is going to be a tumultuous year. They're ringing in. They're bringing out the fucking super mega AI thing. They're trying to figure it all out. It's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? So much. The AI is a superpower. I mean, it's, you know, it used to be those who had nuclear weapons were a superpower. Now, those who have the best AI are a superpower. Because AI can do everything. It can do everything. Anything and everything. Okay, so Dragon Ball Z, or as the Japanese first called it, Dragon Balls, right? But hey, we're Americans and you said balls, right? Anyway. Dragon Ball Z, there was like a simulation dimension you could go to, and you could set the parameters and years, and you know, say you want to do 50,000 years of just training really, really hard and becoming a Super Saiyan. You know, you become superhuman. You do all these things. You learn everything, every martial arts, every fighting skill, all these things, right? And at the end of that 50,000 year training cycle that you just did in this realm dimension, whatever, you get out, and it's only been 30 minutes. In the real world, in your dimension, it's only been 30 minutes. Yet you just spent 50,000 years of scenario-based training, just going, you know, trying to do these things, right? Trying to train, trying to go through these scenarios, failing multiple times, learning from your mistakes. Get the picture? That's what AI can do. It can run 1,000-year simulations in a time frame of a matter of 20 minutes. Let that sink in. Can you do that? No. Time is our major constraint in humanity. Now, beforehand, it took thousands of people gathering together, scientists and other people, just working on this problem, and that's what NASA did. They filled massive massive office buildings, with people to work these problems. How do we do this? How do we get a plane? How do we get how do we get a human to the moon and back? And let's run the scenarios. Let's work the problem. And it took them years. And there was a space race going on. It wasn't just us doing it. Russia obviously is accredited with the first First country to put anything in space. You know, okay. But we won, right? We got to the moon, and you know why we didn't go back? I don't know why. But you see my point. It took us absolutely years, and still going. There's still scenarios and things that we're learning that were started decades ago. AI can do that in 20 minutes, 3 hours. Research and development, boom, done. It just done the scenario, you know, 1,000 years in 20 minutes. That's that. Think, can anything top that? You could figure out any problem. Any problem. Now, yes, of course, AI it's not in its infancy stage. I'd have to say it's in its pre-adolescent stage. But what happens when you give a pre-adolescent a machine gun or a nuclear bomb? There's your point. Here's my point right there. It's absolutely dangerous. You know, wouldn't give your 5-year-old son a fully automatic, you know, MP5, right? 30-round clip. Just say, hey, go have fun, go play. Yay! You know, they're probably going to shoot others, and dogs and cats and windows and cars, and probably shoot themselves, probably shoot you, shoot up your house, shoot up your car. I mean, it's problematic. But AI can do that in a scenario, in a secured time lapse kind of thing. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And it's growing exponentially. And it's learning exponentially. That's the scary part. It's learning. And it's learning from us. Your chat GPTs, your auto writers, your you know, all these song makers and video makers, all AI generated shit. You know, it's just fucking stupid. I am ideologically opposed to it. I am a creative. If I want to make a movie, I go through the whole process of making a movie, which, by the way, has been dropped. I'm in the process of making a movie. But more details to come later in the future. But if I want to write a song, I gotta sit down, pen and paper, think this shit through, be inspired. The process itself, the creative process, you know, finding muse, you know, writing constant, you know, over and over, you know, lyrics and going, I don't like this, you know, discarding that. So you'll have like 5 or 6 different pages of lyrics, and then you just kind of can, you know, take all the best stuff that you like out of all of them and put them into one for whatever reason. It could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be maybe you're doing a program, maybe you're following some type of platform or whatever. You know, you have a structure to it. You know, you're editing. All these things, you know, this creative process that humans are famous for, AI can do within a matter of 30 seconds. Don't agree with that. Don't like it. And it's never right. It does not sound good to me. There's no heart and soul. There's no sweat equity in it. There's no mind equity in it. It's computer AI generated artificial intelligence. I mean, what an oxymoron. Artificial intelligence. What happened to just absolute intelligence? Well, that's the thing. It has the ability and the potential capability to be the most intelligent thing on this planet. Right now there's several AIs, I don't know, maybe thousands of AIs that are just growing and learning and doing that thing. We can predict that at some point in time in the near future, they're going to be more astronomically, more smarter, more intelligent, I say, than humans. But it's one thing that AI does not have, and that is creative problem solving. We can think outside the box, and we can think inside the box. Right now, AI has just got inside the box, and it's looking to expand outside the box, but put everything in a box. Do you understand? There is some, it's kind of treacherous, y'all. It is, there's limitations, obviously, to the way that AI learns and reacts to things, to stimuli and all that. It's problems. It excels in like scenario-based problem solving. You know, it goes through the multiple probabilities and possibilities, the epic fails and the successes, and then it builds that better, you know, what is a better outcome? You know, how can we optimize this? You know, through literally constant scenario. Ooh, this is slippery. This is treacherous, y'all. I'm not liking this. It's a little slippery. I don't have the right boots on either. Kind of sucks. Yeah, struggling over here. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Right. Anyway, let's go. AI. Ooh, fuck. But the advances in quantum mechanics, quantum computing, all these things have added to its amazing. Shit, I keep sliding all over the place. It's amazing capabilities and potential. You know, so. Oh yeah. Get to this tree. Yeah, this is hard going. I would actually want to just fuck that trail. Wah! Make my own trail. I have more grip here in the woods. The trail is treacherous. It's fucking treacherous. Oh, get to some time. There's a person walking up with his dog. And it's not benevolent. It's not malevolent. It doesn't know that. It doesn't know good from evil. That's the other thing. It doesn't have that discernment, the morals, the moral compass to say, oh well, you know what? You know, you can set the parameters, I guess. Like, hey, you know, like remember Isaac Asimov's rules for robots, you know? Do not do an action that would harm a human. Okay, well, they worked around that, didn't they? You know, no harm should come to man. You know, You know, protect the prime directive. But what if you don't give those directives? You know, self-preservation. When you tell something, hey, protect yourself at all costs, protect yourself, and it's an artificial intelligence, it finds creative ways to protect itself. Blackmailing, extortion, chaos, mayhem, lying, doing very assassinations, you know, telling people they should off themselves, you know, advantaging, trying to take advantage of one person's, you know, thing against another, playing both sides against each other, just so it can continue and keep its self-preservation at all costs. And that means, hey, pesky human, goodbye. That's just one. I see AI as just getting crazy. It's going to absolutely get crazy. There's going to be leaps and bounds. Oh, now, is there awesome things it can do? Yeah, for business and things like that, where it used to take multiple people working, you know, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you know, on a situation or problem, payroll, whatever, administrative things, shipping and receiving. This thing can optimize and do everything. Printouts, flowcharts, initiate actions and everything within the span of, you know, a fraction of the time that it took for that group of people or team, corporate team, to accomplish. And they're the best in their field. What the fuck? This thing just does it. Boom, done. And it gives you different options. Because, yeah, you know, this is optimized, but this, you might want to go with this scenario, this scenario. I'm like, man, fuck. AI. Amazing. Thank you, AI. Right? All right, should I take the stairs? Or should I slide on down the hill? I don't know. Falling on the stairs would suck worse. Suck more than falling on the just ground. How about we just do this? I'm using the reverse hiking stance method. Kind of sliding down the hill. This foot stays stationary. All right. Oh. And this foot seeks out good ground. And then I just slide on down. Oh. So, I ain't trying to fall. I ain't trying to fall here. Nope. Not my goal. So yeah, I look to see AI really making leaps and bounds. It already is in its development and capabilities. And that's the thing is we're realizing that AI can be applied to a lot of capabilities, you know, that would help us in life. For one, of course, we know that one of the main goals of a lot of governments, including ours, is absolute control. Absolute control through AI. The digital techno-autocracy, where there is no escape. You're constantly surveilled, constantly monitored, you're constantly optimized or de-optimized or deleted based on your performance and all kinds of things, right? The social credit score, all those things. Boom, just made it. All right. I'm not done with this walk yet. And I'm not done with this talk yet. So let's continue. I'm going to walk down here and walk back. So yeah, I know the AI, these data centers going up. Yeah. There's going to be more of those. And it's going to be it's already an absolute strain on our resources. It needs all the water. It needs all the power. And there's already, what the fuck? Your power bill is going up just because they're putting in a data center, and you're subsidizing it through your power company. They didn't even ask you. Really? What the fuck? Because big money's going into this, man. Big money. And they can't figure out a way to just get us to pay for our own demise. No, they do it through taxes. They do it through corporate and business, right? Raising their bills and their rates. Right? You get to pay more because your insurance company is giving billions of dollars to some data center. Yeah. Your power company, your corrupt government officials in your local municipalities, in your state, just got their hands deep in the cookie jar, just throwing money out. Wow. Hey, you'll get this return. You make this investment, you get this return. Right? But so the control mechanism, that's the part that's getting me, man. We are going the way of China. It is. I mean, and it's not being, well, yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, it is in Congress. They approved a lot of this shit. Big, beautiful bill, right? Well, the strange bedfellows. I'm like, whoa, what? That guy is a freaking well-known chomo. Yet he's worth billions of dollars. And he's a master in AI. He's a master of robotics. He's a master in this, master of that. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it's okay then. No, it's not okay. I don't see it as okay. I would love to see just going back to basics. A traditionalist mindset. And even those who get off the grid and go homestead and get away from technology, and all its entangling apparatus and addictive properties. It's very addictive, right? They still are going to be affected. You're still being monitored and surveyed. You're still being managed. Because the whole AI control apparatus doesn't care that you're a citizen of a free country. It doesn't care that you have certain inalienable rights that you declare. It doesn't care about anything about that. It's, it can do whatever it wants. You're just a data point. That's right. You're not special. You're just a data point. Now, is it harder to get, being self-reliant, self-sustained, being prepared, having a prepared mindset, tactical and strategic mindset, security mindset, that makes you harder to deal with, harder to kill, harder to be controlled. Yeah, I want to see more of that. And if that means I gotta be homeless, not have a job because it gets fucking governed by AI, right? Like if I'm working my ass off, I got a 12-hour shift. I'm working my ass off, making whatever, making cabinets, and I am the best at making cabinets. Like I pump out, my production is off the charts, top of the line, right? No flaws, no discrepancies. Yet during that 12-hour shift, I'm allowed a 30-minute lunch but I take a 32-minute lunch because I had to poop or something, or somebody stopped me and talked to me, or whatever. Got a phone call. My mom's dying. Gotta get home. Your dog has dysentery and shit in the place. You know, oh, I gotta go. And then boom, AI just says, oh well, you've just violated the parameters. You're not fired. You know, security comes in and goes, hey, are you 69742? That's what my badge says. Actually, my name is Shad. Well, you gotta go. Grab your shit. You know, like what? What about the Minority Report? That was another concern. See, I love how art imitates life. Life imitates art. Happens a lot, doesn't it? Sci-fi has always been like the possibilities are endless. It's our own AI. Creativity is our own AI. Human creativity is our own. It can't be beat. It can't be beat. I'm just saying, it just cannot be beat. So I remember a story years ago. Past the, I think it was during the COVID days. I don't know. But you know, I think it was Palantir. They had this Sentry, an AI Sentry, and its job was to identify humans. They're creeping up on the perimeter, and so of course they chose a bunch of Marines. Yep. Stand by. All right, how we doing? And so somebody was walking by with a dog, right? And so this group of Marines were tasked to cross an open field towards and try to reach the monitoring station before they were identified. Stand by. How you doing? All right, back to it. Still people out walking around, mostly folks with dogs. It's mostly I've seen. But they were tasked with trying to cross this field without being identified as a human, right? Because this thing is basically a perimeter monitoring device. It's going to be, used for security. And so, the Marines started out walking, running zigzag, bounding, going up, getting to a knee, going prone, crawling across the ground, right? And this thing identified him every time. So then the Marines got creative. One actually somersaulted the whole way across the field and won. One person obviously did the whole I'm a tree thing. I'm a tree, and literally walked across the field with a tree in front of them, a bush. That worked. Ultimately, the AI learned. And then the most creative one is for you Metal Gear Solid fans. That's right. They went Snake on it. Snake Plissken. They said, boom, give me a cardboard box. And it won. AI didn't know what the fuck to do. Oh, it's a box. I didn't even know what a box was, right? What's a box? I don't know. It's an object, but it's not human, so, that's what's up. Now, of course, it eventually identified and learned its the problems, but yeah. And stand by, folks. I am going to do a tactical relieve. I like these stairs. I'm at my tactical relief point. Oh, tactical relief. Oh yeah. So you understand. Now, eventually AI learned, okay, something's moving, and what's moving it? Is it human, or is it something else? And so Palantir, you haven't heard of Palantir, or Autorail, I think it's Autorail. Yeah, Autorail is the American drone and surveillance and warfare technology using AI as well. That is, can you hear me? Yeah, here we go. Using AI that's facilitating. Oh, here's a nice bush. There's a bush for you. Using AI and this surveillance technology with drones and guns and missiles. You know, if you've ever any of you gamers out there ever played any kind of like StarCraft or whatever, and you get these Tesla towers, and they're unmanned, or you got your remote control Gatling gun, you know, Sentinel, off in the distance, you know, somewhere down there, and it identifies you as a target and just full send on your ass, right? Accurately, which we already have that technology. Radar guided, the CIWS and the CRAM, which is absolutely nuts, crazy. And we're walking back. More encounters with people with dogs. Enjoying this weather. Yeah. I probably want to go this way. That's a good shot of the back of the hill. This is extremely steep. I don't know if I can. Backing away from it. Man. It's the scope of that hill. That ridge, that hill. Yeah, I'm just continuously going on. Yeah, there's we see flock going up everywhere. Imagine if flock had a gun on it. Imagine that AI camera had a gun on it. You were targeted. You were a wanted individual for something. Or, hey, you know, you don't get a tax return this year because you said some bad things against the tyrannical regime. You made a nasty tweet that pissed people off. You're fighting the replacement migration. You should smile and take it right up the ass instead of being all defiant and shit. Right? And they just come and get you. And you know what? Yeah. Automated robotic policemen. You don't even need policemen. But I think they're going to keep the whole policeman thing. It's hard to do you could probably make a military grade, a military robot, because it's just destroy, right? Isolate, contain, destroy. Policeman, in being a cop, investigator, whatever. You need a little bit more level of discernment, right? Critical chance, critical thinking, and feeling and emotion. Yeah, you do. Just want to stop a bit. These girls walking their dog. The scope of this hill, man. Wow. It's hard getting up this hill, but on the back side of that ridge there, it just starts to go green and lush. I don't know. But I don't want to go up there right now. I've already done this thing, and I'm guessing I'm doing 2 miles right now. Just because I just want to talk. Actually, just want to talk. AI. It's the greatest advancement in human history, and probably also the greatest threat to humanity as well. It's so easy to set up a tyrannical regime. Everything, your financial, business, law enforcement, everything, judicial. You get charged by a robot. You get identified and surveyed by by AI that sends out the arrest warrant. You get arrested by AI, or you just get, they demand you come in. Come on in, or, your life is shit. You don't have a house, you don't have a car, you don't have anything, can't travel, can't buy, all right? All that shut down for you. You're to report to the nearest courthouse, and your AI judge sentences you, charges you, judges you, and sentences you. All under the guise of efficiency. Yeah, totally works, right? If you're working, oh yeah, there's the Universal Basic Income, the UBI, the CBDC, right? You got the CBD, all these things being implemented that are supposed to be the greatest thing for humanity since sliced bread, since the wheel. Get out here, the creek still flows. Even AI can affect the flow of the creek. So, anyway. Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. Other folks on the trail, and I want to respect them. That's the other thing. AI will not respect you. It doesn't know respect. It just knows parameters and guidelines, which it is willing to break any point in time to achieve its prime directive, prime mission. So yeah, I see that. And I see this is part of it. This is part of the new world order. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Everything that we've been talking about for decades is happening right now as we speak. We are living in history. And yes, it is during this, quote unquote, to Klaus Schwab, it's going to be difficult during this transitional period. And it is. It's showing that it is. There's wars, there's strife, there's massive criminality, corruption. I mean, it's all over the fucking place. It's crazy. Humanity is literally exploding, imploding upon itself. And I think it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late to realize, we're in trouble. Because, man, imagine the convenience. Imagine the convenience. Never have a want, never have a need. Everything's provided for you. You live in relative luxury. Until you're a liability. That's it. Are you an asset or a liability to AI? That determines your survivability in this brave new world. Great movie. Watch it. Where it goes from we are no longer biological. We no longer reproduce biologically. It's now done in a lab. We're tailor-made for a specific purpose. X amount of alphas that are in charge. They're genetically predisposed to leadership and discipline and authority figures. So they're your ruling class. And you got your betas who are a little bit smart, yet they follow the orders of the alphas. And then you got your zetas who are just smart enough to turn a wrench or to keep the nuclear reactor going. They're resistant to radiation and other dangers of the job, but they work 14 hours a day, 18 hours a day, 24 hours a day, barely any sleep. They sustain themselves on algae, where everybody else is eating lab-grown meat, right? They're eating lab-grown algae, trash, shit. Maybe they're cannibalist, and they eat the people that die. Yeah, check out The Brave New World. Great movie. Creek still flows. Barely. And you know what? I mean, those who don't want to live that life, it's going to be very hard. And, Hunger Games covered that. A lot of movies covered that. Judge Dredd, you have been excommunicated. You live outside the walls, right? You live out in the wasteland, right? But they still come for you. But life would be better there, right? You're more you're self-reliant. Now you're this guy's got a backpack with a kid in it. That's awesome. All right. Imagine that world. That is the world they have planned for us. That is what their goals are working towards. The total subjugation and subversion of mankind. Total power and control. Evolution, engineered. Everything. Even these woods. You send AI strip mining machines out here and just reduce this place, turn these hills into holes, quarrying resources and supplies. For the needs of the many, right? For the needs of the collective. I don't know, man. I don't know. How do we do this? Defy. Resist and defy. Motaka Okthora. I remember that. Old Norse for resist and defy. But defiance is hard, man. We have so many things to lose. You lose your property, lose your job, your career, your future for your kids, yourself. me imprisoned, deleted. All this deleted at the whim of AI, just because it deems it unnecessary or obsolete or as a resource to exploit. I don't know. Just me. Just me, I guess. I got a big problem with it. And so that's why I am absolutely ideologically against AI and AI's creativity. Because once AI, see, that's the thing. Once AI learns creativity, which it seems to be doing leaps and bounds so far, then it can apply creative problem-solving skills that humans possess and AI does not. Enough about AI. How about you? What are your plans for 2026? Your goals, right? This time, of course, in an old Norse history, this was the time that oaths were made. You made an oath. I pledged to do this. I pledged to do that. And of course, we have that New Year's. It's been evolved, of course, into New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is to lose 30 pounds and become stronger, faster, bigger, smarter, richer. Right? Rent 2000 say my New Year's resolution is to win the lottery. Right? Right? Gotta work on your luck and your skill of game of chance and all that shit. Right? Game theory. Could AI win the lottery? I don't know, man. That's a good question, though. But I think it's all down to, will we allow it? I think we will. I think we'll allow it. We will allow these changes to come because they seem benign or inconsequential to our lives at this point. But just like everything else that they spoon feed us, eventually there is a purpose, bigger picture, a goal, a larger goal that they're trying to achieve. And it's detrimental to humanity and freedom. So out here, we still have freedom. All right? You just got to be strong enough to endure. Maybe that's another one of our strengths we can pull on from humanity, is our endurance factor. Men will always endure tyranny. That's why we're men. We have broad shoulders for a reason. We do the hard jobs. We build the country. We build the nation, the world. We build and destroy. Humanity will endure just about anything. Endure just about any tyranny or strife if we set our mind to it, or we don't think there's a choice. Whatever the case may be. Maybe endurance is the answer. I don't know. I'm thinking preemptive strike, preemptive defiance, and non-compliance. Be easier. But how do you convince everyone? How do you convince 9 billion people on this planet that, hey, AI is bad and your government's trying to kill you and enslave you? How do you convince everyone of that? It's impossible. It's impossible because we have all been divided and conquered. Right? Oh, they would never do that. That's absurd. They told us they would. Believe them when they say that what they're going to do. So, On that note, I'm going to leave you with that. This another episode of The Creek Still Flows. Just getting my little walk in, right? Enjoying my time off. It's possible I'll do a live stream tonight. I actually got the day off tomorrow, so it's kind of weird. Yes, and yes, your jealousy is delicious. So yeah, I bid you farewell on this wonderful Sunday. And yes, indeed, it is confirmed that the creek still flows. Let's go.